Nutella is one of those foods that seem like a good idea but aren't safe for your dog. It contains palm oil, sugar, milk, cocoa, hazelnuts, and caffeine, which are all toxic to dogs. Not only does this combination compromise a dog's health, but it also affects its heart and nervous system. Can Nutella kill dogs? One of dog owners' most popular questions is, can Nutella kill dogs? The answer to that question depends on how much cocoa the spread contains. The amount of cocoa in Nutella is very small compared to other chocolate products, but even a small amount of it can be harmful to a dog. Other factors to consider include the size of the dog and how much Nutella they consume. Dogs who have allergies to Nutella can develop gastrointestinal problems and develop serious complications. If your dog has an allergy, you should only let them eat a few tablespoons at a time. The first sign of an allergic reaction is an upset stomach, which may be the first sign of a more serious problem. If you notice these symptoms in your dog, you should immediately take them to the vet for further evaluation. Another hazard of Nutella is its high calorie content. 1 tablespoon of the spread contains more than 200 calories. This is a significant problem, as excessive calories can cause weight gain. A dog with obesity is more likely to develop many canine diseases, including pancreatitis. Is Nutella safe for dogs? Theobromine in Nutella is a powerful stimulant that affects the central nervous system and cardiovascular systems. It can also cause an increase in blood pressure. Although humans metabolize theobromine better than dogs, there is still a risk of toxicity in dogs. As a result, it is important to know how to spot symptoms of toxicity. If your dog accidentally eats Nutella, look for vomiting and diarrhea. If these symptoms persist, it is best to seek medical attention. Nutella contains a high sugar content. Just 2 tablespoons can contain up to 21 grams of refined sugar. That's more than your dog should eat in a day. Additionally, added sugar can cause various problems in dogs, including insulin resistance and type 2 diabetes. Dogs are not supposed to consume added sugar, so you first need to check the ingredients of the spread. While Nutella is a common treat in most households, it is not safe for dogs. The cocoa content in Nutella is toxic to dogs, and the spread itself can be dangerous to your dog. You'll need to consult your veterinarian if you think your dog has eaten Nutella. Is Nutella poisonous for dogs? Are you worried that Nutella is poisonous to your dog? Chocolate and hazelnut spreads are dangerous for your dog's health, and eating too much can be fatal. Cocoa and hazelnuts contain chemicals that can make your dog sick, including high blood pressure, increased heart rate, and seizures. While Nutella contains only a small amount of cocoa, it is mostly made up of sugar and hazelnuts. It was created in 1946 by Piero Ferrero, who was looking for an alternative to cocoa. Cocoa contains theobromine, a toxin that is toxic to dogs. Although it is not dangerous in small amounts, chocolate should never be given to your dog, and it is best to seek treatment immediately if you find your dog has eaten chocolate. As an alternative, you can give your dog a healthy snack like peanut butter. Peanut butter is rich in nutrients that dogs need. However, if your dog has a medical history, it is important to consult a veterinarian immediately. Nutella's high sugar and fat content may aggravate pre-existing conditions. In addition, it can aggravate symptoms of a condition like pancreatitis. Small amounts of Nutella, however, do not pose any significant risk to your dog. In moderation, it is safe to give your dog hazelnuts. Symptoms to look for. If your dog has recently consumed Nutella, you should first check for signs of illness. Although small amounts of Nutella are usually harmless for dogs, excessive consumption may lead to serious health problems. Though this spread contains less cocoa than chocolate, it contains theobromine, a compound that can cause vomiting and diarrhea in dogs. The signs of Nutella poisoning in dogs may not be noticeable immediately after consumption, but you should monitor your pet for at least 48 hours. If the symptoms develop, you should contact your veterinarian immediately. Symptoms include vomiting and abdominal pain. In some cases, your dog may even show signs of pancreatitis. Chocolate, in general, is not a good choice for dogs. Not only does it contain high amounts of caffeine, but it can also cause stomach upset and heart issues. Additionally, excessive amounts of chocolate can cause seizures. Fortunately, these symptoms are usually not life-threatening, but you should still take your dog to a veterinarian. A veterinarian can prescribe a remedy for your dogs, such as activated charcoal or water. What should I do if my dog eats Nutella? If your dog has a sudden craving for Nutella, there are steps you should take immediately to prevent your dog from becoming sick. Even though Nutella is generally safe for dogs, feeding them Nutella in large quantities can cause an upset stomach and other complications. Keep a close eye on your dog and observe for signs of diarrhea and vomiting, which can signal a more serious condition, such as pancreatitis. Cocoa in Nutella is toxic to dogs. It can cause high blood pressure, increased heart rate, and seizures. However, the amount of cocoa contained in Nutella is minimal compared to other ingredients in the product. While Nutella may look like chocolate cream, it contains mostly sugar and hazelnuts. It was developed by Italian baker Piero Ferrero in 1946 after he was looking for a chocolate substitute without cocoa. Although your dog may not exhibit any signs immediately after eating Nutella, he should be closely monitored for the next 48 hours. If he vomits or stops eating, you should contact your veterinarian immediately. He or she will be able to provide you with proper treatment for your dog. How much Nutella is lethal to a dog? The amount of Nutella that is lethal to a dog depends on several factors. This delicious spread contains a high concentration of fat and sugar. A small amount of Nutella in your dog's stomach will cause no problems, but large amounts can lead to pancreatitis and other serious problems. The best way to prevent these conditions is to place Nutella out of your dog's reach. A dog may be able to eat small amounts of chocolate if he or she is not allergic to it. The chocolate content in Nutella is low compared to that in other chocolates, so even a small amount would not be enough to kill a small dog. The sugar content in Nutella can cause high blood sugar in your dog, which can lead to a variety of problems. Over time, your dog may become overweight, develop dental problems, and even develop diabetes. However, a single lick of Nutella is unlikely to be fatal, though you should always monitor your dog's behavior and any symptoms to make sure there's no problem. Is chocolate spread bad for dogs? Chocolate spread is a common food source for dogs, but it can be dangerous to their health. It contains theobromine, a substance that can increase heart rate, cause vomiting and diarrhea, and cause pancreatitis. It also contains fat, sugar, and hazelnuts. Unless your dog is allergic to chocolate, it should be avoided. Nutella is also not good for dogs. It contains high levels of sugar, and 2 tablespoons can contain up to 21 grams of refined sugar. This is much more than your dog should eat in a single day. Adding too much sugar to your dog's diet can lead to a range of health problems, including insulin resistance and type 2 diabetes. Fortunately, there are some ways to minimize the risk. You can run a chocolate toxicity calculator online to determine the amount of chocolate your dog can eat before it becomes toxic. You can also consult a veterinarian if you have any questions about chocolate and your pet. Can dogs have hazelnut? If you've ever bought hazelnut spread for your dog, you might wonder, can dogs eat hazelnut? First of all, the spread is high in fats and oils, which aren't healthy for dogs. They can cause diarrhea, vomiting, and even pancreatitis, a condition that causes loss of appetite and inability to eat. In addition to this, the spread does not contain any nutritional value. Hazelnut butter can be fed to your dog as a treat, but you have to make sure that you use organic hazelnut butter instead. Non-organic butter can contain harmful additives that can harm your dog's health. Organic butter also tastes better. It's best to give your dog hazelnut butter in its butter form to avoid choking hazards. Although a small amount of hazelnuts can be safe for your dog, leaving them unattended is still not a good idea, as they can cause digestive upset or choking.